Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yay. Today the Lord has made, we will rejoice and be glad in it. Stay fabulous, bigger, better, and blessed. If you're new here today, my name is Yay and my evangelism is flexible. I'm a chosen vessel of the Most High God Himself. And I have hiccups today. Excuse me. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Matthew 1:12, follow with Isaiah 2:7, which talks about the people's sins. And we're going to be reading Jeremiah 49:34 and 35, okay, which talks about a prophecy. So God is saying if you flip out, come back into alignment with God, okay, they are trying to plot against you and get you trapped, get you locked up, you know, and not physically locked up, but they're trying to get you in a box corner. Okay, what I'm trying to say, they're trying to trap you into something. So be mindful. Do not let these people flip you out. If you flip out, come back into alignment with God. They are testing you. They are testing you in the fire. Okay, the devil is a liar. The devil has already lost. He is a defeated foe. So your enemies all your enemies is trying to do is to bring you down right along with them. Okay, you might think that they're getting this and they're getting blessed and they're getting this and they're getting that. They are not. Okay, they are walking around here lifeless, useless. Okay, zombies. They are good for nothing. They like to sow. They like to sow discord in your family. Okay, the things that they could have themselves and they could have asked God for themselves, they rather steal yours. They rather take your place, your position, your destiny. Okay, so God is saying that they are plotting to get ahead of you. Okay, so don't fall for the trap. Don't allow these people to come back into your life and play like nothing ain't happened. Okay, so if you flip out again, come back into alignment with God. Tell God what's wrong. Cast your burdens onto Him, because spiritual warfare, okay, opposition is in your family, your friends, and people who you know, or people that you knew from years ago. Okay, create boundaries with them and control your emotions. Your life depends on it. So today we're going to be talking about royal bloodlines. Okay, and meditate today on Psalms 34:11. Come ye now, children. I'm going to teach you to fear the Lord. Okay, so God is correcting you. He corrects you out of true loving discipline. Your trials and tribulations are meant to grow you. Okay, it's important not to be mad at God, because He's putting you through everything so you can gain that spiritual ranking, so you can understand and you can learn from the mistakes of others. So when people try to place you in a box, people try to plot up against you, you seek God's counsel, and God will give you confirmation on who and what and who's doing that. Okay, because God will always tell you what's up if you ask Him. So we're going to be reading Matthew 1:12. Okay, it says, it details a part of Jesus's royal lineage from King David, and stating that after the exile to Babylon, Jeconiah fathered Shetiel, and Shetiel fathered Zeburel. These are so hard names, but excuse me. This verse is significant because it demonstrates God's faithfulness and His covenant with David by showing that the royal line, through seemingly cut off by Jeconiah, deportation continued through the descendants, ultimately leading to Jesus, the Messiah and rightful King. Okay, so it talks about royal bloodlines, the generations to come. When you're the first one out of your family starting to put God first, your first priority, you teach your children this way, you teach your partner this way, your spouse this way, you teach You know, you teach the ignorant. You warn them, okay? Because God is not no respecter of persons. He don't care what your status is. He cares about what you say and what you do. And when we all go back to the heavenly gates, you're gonna have to show for what you said. You're gonna have to stand on what you said and what you did. Okay? So it points back of, are you going to obey God and teach your children to love him faithfully? So your life can go well, for your children's children can go well, because it matters about the bloodlines. What you say and what you do can determine your future for your children, okay, your generations to come, because bloodlines are real. Your generations to come, your bloodline can be cursed because you curse somebody, okay? Your bloodline can be blessed because you bless somebody. God said that he curses those who curse you, and he blesses those who bless you. So no matter if you're not mumbling out loud about this person's downfall, you say it in your heart, and God hears the good and he sees the bad. He hears the good, he sees the bad. Okay? He sees the good and he hears the bad. All right? So you can never hide anything from God. Everything that's hidden underneath the sun will be exposed by the light. Okay? So the royal lineage. This verse identifies Jeconiah's Shealtiel and Zebruel as part of David's royal lineage. The fulfillment of prophecy. It emphasizes God's covenant promise to David that a descendant would rule on his throne. All right? You don't know who's blessed. You don't know who God has his hand over, and for people to speak on someone's life and downfall, that's a curse on you. It doesn't matter if these are your relatives or not. That's a curse on you, because God said, take care. God said, leave your father and mother's house, okay? So you can take care of the family that God has blessed you with. So you created a whole new bloodline, okay? So even the relatives that are speaking on your downfall, your own family is speaking on your destruction, okay? Wasted 30 minutes of their life trying to destroy yours. Those same people and your relatives, okay, their bloodline will be cursed. Their kids will be cursed. Mother, father, sons, daughters, okay, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews. That's them. Listen, you created a whole new bloodline once you started your own, okay? So God's serenity, even during the exile to Babylon, a period of great difficulty for the Jewish people, God's plan continued through these individuals by tracing Jesus' ancestry back to David. Matthew provides his Jewish readers with cultural and historical context to recognize Jesus as the anticipated Messiah. The significance this verse serves to establish Jesus' legitimacy as the heir to David's throne, and crucial aspect for his role as a king and Messiah who would bring salvation to Israel and all nations. We're going to be reading Jeremiah 49:34 through 35, okay? It says, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah the prophet against Elam in the beginning of the reign of Zechariah, king of Judah, saying, this said the Lord of hosts, behold, I will break the bow of Elam, the chief of their might. Okay? So God is saying, you are not crazy. It's the people that are around you, okay? Control your emotions. They might make you flip out, but don't. Give it to God instead of the devil. Okay? Meditate on Psalms 34:11. You have that Jesus glow despite all the betrayal that you went through, despite them turning against you. You had that Jesus glow. You don't look like what you've been through, and that's what they mad about. That's what they can't understand. They try to do this A, B, and C, and you still up, you still rising. You are still that phoenix. Okay, you are still that phoenix. You are still that generational curse breaker, and you prove them all wrong. Okay, you prove them all wrong about who you are and whose you are, because you are God's child. You are God's creation. Okay, they cannot control you no more, so control your emotions, and you stunt on them like you never had stunting on them before, because they're gonna see you when God raises you up. Okay, they're gonna see that.